21.1 Day 2 Volumes of Prisms and Cylinder. Right, so let's go over the review what we learned from yesterday. So for the volume of a prism is length times width times the height, or in case of a cube, then s to the third power. And for the cylinder, the volume of the cylinder is pi r squared times the height. Right, so for the general form, it's always the volume is equal to area of the base times the height. Okay, so let's go to our first example. Find the volume of a composite figure. Recall that a composite figure is made up of simple shapes that combine to create a more complex shape. A composite three-dimensional figure is formed from prism and cylinders. You can find the volume of each separate figure and then add the volume together to find the volume of a composite figure. Example 3a. Find the volume of each composite figure. Find the volume of a composite figure which is an oblique cylinder on a cubic base, round to the nearest 10. So let's go over to our figure first. We're given that the radius is 5. Right, but if you look at our radius, form the diameter of our cube. So that means that the size of the cube is 10. So from here to here, which is 10, so then the rest of it is 12. So then we also figure out that the height of a cylinder is 12. So then the volume is equal to the cylinder plus the cube. Right? So this gives us pi times 5 squared times 12 plus the side to third power. Okay, so then we change our pi to 3.14, so this come out to be 942 plus 1,000. So the answer will be 1,942, and this is in cubic feet. Right. Okay, let's go on to example 9. See that this robotic arm is made up of 2 cylinders with equal volume and 2 triangular prism for a hand. The volume of each prism is 1/2 r times 1/3 r times 2r, where r is the radius of the cylinder's base. What fraction of the total volume does the hand take up? Okay, so first, find out the volume of the hand first. Right, since the hand made up of 2 prisms, so we do 2 times 1/2 r times 1/3 r times 2r. So this gives us 2/3 r to the third power. And for the volume of a cylinder, so we have two of those, so 2 times pi r squared times the height. So then this will give us 2 pi r squared times the height. Right? So then we also need to look for the total volume. So it will be 2/3 r to the third power plus 2 pi r squared times the height. Okay, so we can combine those. So maybe we can factor some of these out. So we can factor out an r squared, and we also factor out a 2/3. Right, so this gives us r plus, well, I'm going to change that 2 into a 6/3. Okay, so this gives me a r, a 4/3. Okay, let me change this. Okay, so this should be a 3, not a 4. Right, so this gives me a 3 height. Okay, so then to find out the fraction, so that means the hand over the total. So this gives us 2/3 r to the third power over 2/3 r squared times r plus 3 times the height. So these, they cancel out, and the square does cancel out, so we have an r over r plus 3 height. Okay, so your answer for number 9 would be that. right? Okay, let's go on to these. So they say that describe the effect of each change on the volume for the given figure. Okay, so so we say that we have for number 7 we have the original volume. So then the diameter is 6, so the radius would be 3. So the volume is pi 3 squares times 4. So this will give us 36 pi. Right? And this is inches cubed, but then they want the dimension to be half. So then the half, so the radius is half of 3, so it would be 1.5. Half of 4, so the height would be 2. So your volume is pi times 1.5 squared times 2. So then this will give us 4.5 pi inches cubed, right? So then to find out what happens, so then we can do 4.5 pi inches cubed over 36 pi inches cubed, so that they cancel out. The cube cancel out, so we have 4.5 divided by 36 would be 180. Okay. Well, remember that for volume the unit is cube. So when you half of it, so half of cube would be 1/8, which is the same as that. Right? Okay. So then for here, we can try this out, right? So then the volume is 15 times 5 times 10. Would be 750 meter cube. Well, they want it divided by 5. So then we can do 1/5 raised to the third power. So then this will give us 1/125. Right? So if the volume is by 1/5, then we can do 125 times by 750. So this will give us 6. So we can test that out. So 15 divided by 5 is 3, and 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2. So the volume is 6, matches with that. Okay. Right, so now when you look at these two for number 9, we have a cylinder hollow out of the cube. Right, so then that means that for number 9 you need to find the volume of a cube, and then minus the volume of a cylinder. Right, so then, well, if you give it the diameter is 8, so then that means that the radius must be 4. Right, so this would be 8 to the third power minus pi times 4 squared times the height, which is 8. So this is 512 minus 5. Right. And then for number 10, well, number 10 that we're adding a cylinder to the bottom of our cube. Right? So that means that you have to find the volume of a cube plus the volume of the cylinder. Okay, so then we have 8 times 5 times 4 plus pi 1 squared times 2. Right, so that's the end of our notes for 21.1 day 2. You have your book set assignment, and you are to finish up your HRW on 21.1 and copy 21.2 day 1 notes.